Hello there, my name is B-rad and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode, part number 17. Today we're going to be kind of trying to finish up the regular season championship. The regular season here for not only the Xtreme Dirt Tour, but also the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. So, last time we did, I think it was like, what, 2 races really? We did a truck race at Kentucky, and then we did Texas for the Xtreme Dirt Tour. Now we're here for the 7th race of the season here in the Xtreme Dirt Tour, as well as we are going to be racing for the 15th race of the season in the Truck Series. 15th and 16th, I think. So, taking a look here at the standings for the Xtreme Dirt Tour. Heading into Jefferson, we pretty much have locked up the championship as far as that goes for the Xtreme Dirt Tour. Yeah, well, we pretty much will after this race. So Eric Wright is 16 points below the cut line. Cody Brock is 23 below the cut line. Lua Cobb is 26 below the cut line. Matthew Day 30 points below the cut line, and Greg Lewis, who is 32 points below the cut line, entering this race. Really, 2 drivers that are really close to each other that really would try to make a difference is Eric Wright and Randy Davis. And, yeah, so that's going to be kind of the Xtreme Dirt Tour situation. Also, for next season, I want to talk about next season right now. As far as next season, for those that are watching the stream, I would like for you to type in the chat, what do you want me to do for the Xtreme Dirt Tour next season? Do you guys want me to either make our own team for next season, or me make my own team next season? Do the same thing we did as this season, race for another team, or don't even race in the Xtreme Dirt Tour at all. So, I would like for you guys to type this in the chat on Twitch if you're watching the stream, or whatever. But if you're watching this on YouTube, comment down below what you want me to do for next season in Xtreme Dirt Tour, because I'm kind of like trying to. I kind of want to figure that out, because the Xtreme Dirt Tour at the start of the season it won't be as profitable, but we do have the Xfinity Series next season, or Cup, Hot Seats, I think, as well. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But whatever happens next season, we'll still get massive profit from the truck side of things. And on top of that, I kind of want to do our own truck team. But I feel like I shouldn't, but I don't know. If I were to do another season, it will be Tony Stewart and only Smoke Racing, because I just want to race his team. But I might be his teammate, not not driving in his car. So yeah, there's that. So we're gonna go ahead and go straight into Jefferson here for the 7th race of the Xtreme Dirt Tour season, and this is the settings as they are on the screen right now for the Xtreme Dirt Tour, and we're going to go ahead and race for the 7th race of the regular season here, or 7th race of the season. Again, 3 more races till the playoffs, so these last couple races are going to be really interesting. They're going to be really tight as far as who's going to get in to the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. And we're going to go qualify and see how we do. So the pole we need to get a 109.43 it was. I couldn't tell by the number, but we have beaten it. So it might be a little bit easier to beat this time, but yeah. Also, I'm not going to pay attention to the other series as far as polls. We usually get about 3 or 4 each season in Xtreme Dirt Tour. We have 5 so far in the Truck Series, and only 5. So, and about in the 15, 14 race span. We're probably about to get another one in the Truck Series, but I don't want to speak too early on that. Yeah, this race is going to be kind of interesting for the most part. Also, by the way, if you have checked out my YouTube video, hence if you're watching this for the very first time or watching my videos for the first time, I actually, or revisiting my channel, I actually have changed my Twitch name. So it's no longer BradCar141. It is actually I think it's Brad Racer 2007. I think I need to recheck that. I think I should be able to check it, but I have put it in the description of one of my, basically my most recent upload. So yeah. Yeah, this is not a good lap. I can already tell you it is not a good lap. Yeah, it's Brad Racer 2007. I actually changed my Twitch name, so note that it is still kind of the same name, but I just changed it just because I didn't like the way the old one was. So yeah, there's that. And we are now going to be coming off of the final corners here. Yeah, it's not pole, I can tell you. No, it's not. Because I would have beaten that by a mile. Yeah. 4th place. Not bad by any means. Bobby Carter, we got the pole. 109.3. Yeah, I was not beating that. I was like half a second off. So here's the rest of the grid to kind of see where everybody else is. And Terrence Russell is last place. Yep, we're starting 4th place. Hip hip hooray. Terrence Russell gave up qualifying position for new tires. He was already last. Huh? Bobby Carr got the pole, and Justin Jones had to replace transmission. So, yeah, I don't know why Terrence needed to go to the back, because it was already at the back. I guess the team was like, you know what, screw it. We're just gonna put new tires on it and just stay in the back. We'll stay 24th. Anyways, green flag is in the air. We're underway here for 2 laps here in stage 1 here at Jefferson. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting since we're not at the front.
No pressure from behind.
I mean, we usually would be on the other lane, so this kind of gives you another perspective of what is to come at this track. Oh, I almost got into Eric there. Oh god. Oh boy. We are not getting off corners very good. And we're pretty much coming to the white flag, not in the lead. Oh, there's content. Oh, and that's stage, and I'll just give him the spot. Well, Pug is still 2nd place. Bobby Carter does win the stage. That is our first non-stage win of the season. Yeah. And take a look here at the rest of the grid. Yeah, Terrence Russell only gained 2 spots in that run, so yeah. This is normally what I'm expecting or seeing. Usually start on this lane, but here we go. Green flag is near, we're underway. So yeah, usually I'm used to starting at this lane and then immediately pulling away right off the get-go, kind of clearing them a little bit. There we go. Coming out of the corner. We are still ahead. This is not good. Yeah, Bobby Carter's still in 2nd. There is a fight going on for, I would say, 3rd. Maybe I would go to 4th or 5th. Oh yeah, there's a battle going on for 5th for sure with a couple different cars, but yeah. I don't think we were flawless anyway, I'm pretty sure. That or this will be our first race where we are not flawless, because we would have 14 stage wins by now. And I don't know how many I have so far this season. And we have 1 more lap to go here in stage 2. The reason why I just said that I don't have an idea of how many stage wins I have is because I don't care too much about the stage playoff point format. I kind of just not a fan of it. Like, it's kind of outlandish. I just don't like the playoff format. Hence why I like the chase format, where you race for the championship, or season points in general, or, you know. I think the chase back in the day actually works a lot more, with like the early 2000s when it debuted in '04. I mean, it was controversial at the time. I'm pretty sure at the time it was controversial because they liked the old system better, but we actually like the chase system, the chase system a lot better than the playoff system. Really, the playoff stuff began in 2014, technically. Like, we've been in the playoff era since 2014. About 11 years, and we're pretty much about to be in 11 years since they adopted it, so. Anyways, we collect another stage win here for the Xtreme Dirt Tour, and yeah, here we are. We ended up collecting another stage win, and here's the top 10. And we're going to go through the rest of the grid, see where everybody else stacked up. Terrence Russell all the way to 13th. I guess they really needed to change those tires. I guess they were running on last race tires and said, you know what, we'll put on new ones.
Out there. Going green.
Alright, green flag.
Off. Be ready.
It is now in the air, we're underway here. For the last stage, 4 laps. Okay. So, I do think that the playoff system is kind of not very good. It is bad. It's like really bad. Now, I think we still can have, the way I would change the format and make it better if they still want the stages and all that is get rid of the top third or whatever standing you're in when you're in situation. Because it shouldn't be anybody can win to get in. I think you should either do a restriction, which they've tried it and you know, it works with the right car, but I mean, you just waste a win. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think you should just only allow the people that are in the top 16 that have won a race. Or, you know, the top 16 best drivers compete, but I think we should have... Oh, sorry about that. Not paying attention, I'm just talking. I think, honestly, we should go back to the championship stuff, where it's just the top 12 go for the championship. Because I think 10 is too small, but not too big, but also 12 is about the same, so... And you could argue you can fit better drivers with 12 spots rather than only 10. I don't know, 10 or 12 would be good. Just make it the way it was. And also, to make it even more interesting, for every win that they got, they get... So, basically, after Michigan, the Truck Series, right? Instead of being playoff points, it goes based off of wins that gets bonus points. So, like, if you have 1 win, you get 5. If you got 2, you get 10. And if you got 3, you get 15. Got 5, you would get 25. Yeah, 25 extra points. So you get, every time you win a race, you add another 5 bonus points, basically. And also, please allow bonus points for the fastest lap, like they do now in the Cup Series or NASCAR. I think it's NASCAR in general. I can't remember if it's a NASCAR. I don't know if it's a NASCAR thing or just or all 3 series, all NASCAR thing, or is it just Cup? I think it's just Cup. I need to look into it because they just added it this year, but yeah. And then put in, every time you lap, you get a bonus point. Most laps, you get a point, or you get more points, you know, that kind of stuff. Basically like the old days. And add in the chase. And I think you have a good system to rely on. Because you can argue that the playoff system is, I mean, I can understand from a driver's perspective, from a fan's perspective, it's good. And for a driver's perspective, it is terrible. But fans are even saying it's awful. But here's the problem.
Last lap this time by.
We won't get, the problem is, also, last lap here at Jefferson, for the 7th race of the season. The reason NASCAR will not get rid of it is because of the entertainment that it provides. Like the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, hockey, any sport that has a playoff system like that, they will never get rid of it. Now, it's a good thing for, like, the way they have it. It's good for sports like that. But for NASCAR, the way they did it, we kind of already had our playoff system from the beginning, and that was the chase. The NFL would have the best teams all year compete. While you had some teams that should have not been there, but, you know, called seeds. The best number seed teams get to compete for Super Bowl trophy. So, anyways, check flag, we end up winning the race, and I think we broke our record, I think. It was 108 something. Also, 105 is our speed rating here at Jefferson. Yeah, I do think, in my opinion, the playoff system we have is kind of bad as far as a dominant season. Like, nobody can dominate anymore. Like, yeah. So there's the results as we're gonna go on screen here. And there we go. And we only get about 2,800 bucks. So, yep, we don't get everything because it would have been 35 playoff points plus another 14, which would have been 49, and we already lost. Yeah, it was already a perfect season. And here's the points after the race, and it looks like we have officially locked ourselves in, pretty much, to be regular season champions in Xtreme Dirt Tour. To take a look at the top 8, so, yep, the gap got closer between Randy and Eric, so those two are going to fight it out for 10 points, basically, going in the next 2 races. Eric could have a shot, so we ended up getting the fast lap. It was a 108.6, and we also led 9 laps. Justin Jones went from 23rd to 7th. He also went to the back. And Kevin Stevenson went from 6th to 20th. Terrence Russell, where did he finish? 13th. Wow. So those two went to the back and actually did well, actually. That's insane. Terrence moved up 11 spots, and then you had Justin, who moved up about within 16 spots, which is really good, actually. Because on average, he gained about more than 1 a lap, so, hey, he actually did good. He actually did good. Hopefully we can end the regular season for everything this episode. That's kind of what I'm trying to do with this episode. $2,800, then we had 16 fans. That's pretty good. And next race we'll get $12,000 no matter what. And here's Eldora, the easiest race of the season. So, because Eldora, I'm going to keep the race length normal, but I'm going to show you how short this is. It's going to be the same settings. And, yeah, of course, back out and then re-enter. Yay, we'd love to do that. So, taking a look here at the trucks, as far as who is in and who isn't, we actually have locked up the regular season championship here in the Truck Series. So, we actually don't have to wait till the final race because we already have the points we need to be in. So, Christian Eckes is out by 6 points. Sheldon Creed's out by 25. Riley Herbst's out by 34. Jordan Anderson out by 42. And then Austin Self out by 148. So, basically 8 to 11. 4 drivers fight for 3 spots. So the Truck Series has actually become a little more of a who can be consistent than the other. So this is the gap between, well, this is the rest of the points that the game just will not do. So it should be from 11th to 15th, but it's not. So, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and go race here at Eldora for the 15th race of the season. All we need to do is get in our top 5 within 2 more races, so that's going to be doable. So, let's go race at Eldora, see what happens, and we're going to qualify and see where we start here at Eldora Speedway for the 15th race of the season. Yeah, like I said, the easiest track in the game. Now, the reason I say this is because this is the returning track from the Xtreme Dirt Tour. You actually come here for the Xtreme Dirt, for the Truck Series. 19.6 is our qualifier time, and guess what? 19.398 is my best lap around here. 19.398 is my best lap, and I'm not good at this place either. That just goes to show how easy this track is to know. So, coming off of the final corner, we're going to begin our first lap.
Coming to the green. This one counts.
Here in the NASCAR Craftsman Trucks at Eldora. This track used to be popular, but, well, I mean, it still is. Or, well, it used to be on the schedule. It probably should have been. And we're coming on the final corner to get a 19.702, and it's not a pole. Dang. Okay. Ty Majeski, our teammate, gets pole. Excuse me. And then you got some uncommon team, some really rare teams to see in the top 10. The top 5 is cursed. Because you have Ty Majeski, then you have Mike Horman in there. So here's the rest of the grid to kind of see where everybody went. So Christian Eckes not starting good. Where's he at? Asa Hill, 25th. Is Christian Eckes in 10th? He is in 10th. So, there's 3 of them in the top 10. Todd Goodall, Matt Grafton, and Christian Eckes. Then you have Austin Hill in 25th to start this race. So, it's going to be interesting. And so we're going to go ahead and start the race from 2nd place. Matt Crafton gave a qualifying position for new tires. Spencer Boyd failed technical inspection. And Ben Rose crashed in qualifying. That's championship implications for Crafton. That's big. That's now okay. Well, it looks like Gittleman is going to extend the gap from P11 in the standings. And Christian Eckes is going to gain on Crafton. What the? Well, green flag's in the air. We're underway for 9 laps, and my teammate just immediately doors me in the one. Excuse me.
Right side. Top 3, use it if needed.
Ty, that was a little dumb of you. You know that, right? Now that's just cost our friendship right there. I don't know. Anyways, this is like the easiest track in the game by far. Like, the easiest track ever, because I'm pretty sure, even on legend difficulty, I would still find a way to win this track in a 4-star truck, probably. I could probably win this track in the same difficulty it is now in a 3-star truck. That's how easy that's how easy it is. We're gonna come out of turns 3 and 4 now, and we're gonna have 6 to go here in stage 1. Very short racing, very short. I kind of wish there was like a clash or like a charity event. I'm pretty sure NASCAR doesn't have like charity events anymore, like they used to, or not that I'm aware of anyway. But I could be wrong about how like NASCAR doesn't have charity events anymore, like it's charity races. like they usually do. I am not aware of that, so if I'm wrong, just say so in the comments, but yeah. Angel Ruck is second already. Wow. Oh, my bad. That was this up on me. Oh, I just almost spun out as well. 3 laps to go here in stage 1.
Clear left.
It is very easy to hit the inside wall as we did earlier in
Clear
the
high, clear high.
Xtreme Dirt Tour. Yeah. I did that. And now we're coming out turns 3 and 4. We're gonna have 2 to go this time by.
Clear high. You got room.
And
Got a car high now.
coming off of 2. We're lapping some trucks right
You're
now.
all clear up top.
I think I just lapped. Oh, there's Crafton and Austin Hill right here. And I'm probably about to lap one of them. Here we go. One more to go this time by.
Clear outside.
If you're Christian Eckes and Todd Gittleman, you better be happy that this is happening. Or you hope it happens, but it is going to happen as we get out 3 and 4.
Nobody out back.
Both of them will be a lap down going into stage 2, except for Crafton, it
Took
looks
that
like.
stage. Great job.
So Matt Crafton is a lap down. And so is Austin Hill, so we'll see what the top 10 looks like. Tanner Gray, normally never in the top 10 or top 5 for a stage, but here he is now. Or I think he usually is in the top 10. It's just I don't see him in the top 5, let alone top 3. But, wow. Todd Gittleman nor Christian Eckes are not even in the top 10. And here is the rest of where everybody is. There's Gittleman Eckes, but yeah, they're still safe, relatively. I'm not going to be around the bush on that one. So, Crafton is now on the lead lap. I think you can pit, it's just, you probably shouldn't take wheel.
10 final lap. Concentrate.
Alright, 10 to go, 10 laps here in stage 2 here at Eldora Speedway. This is going to be very interesting.
Clear all around.
Alright. There is a battle that is going on for 4th. Surfers and Jennifer Joe Cobb side by side, 4th. 8 laps to go this time by. Tanner Gray is in 2nd at the moment, fighting Angel Ruck for the 2nd spot. This track is fun, but also too easy. Yeah, I mean, it's easy, but it's also fun, so, I mean, why not, right? Anyways, I might race, and I don't know, I kind of want to do race GMS next season, now that I think about it. I don't know. Anyways,
5 to go this time by.
5 to go this time by for stage 2. So we are halfway through the stage.
Still there. All clear. Hard from the outside.
And we have 4 to go this time by.
All clear.
Here at Eldora for stage 2, and Austin
Hard
Hill
from the outside. You got room.
clearly
You're
struggling.
clear.
He's 27th, and we're about to lap him with 3 laps to go. And there it is. That's another lap down for Austin
Clear
Hill.
left.
He was set to be the free pass.
Clear high.
He was about to be the free lucky dog here
Nobody out back.
after this stage once caution comes out, but nope, he will not be. Here's Matt Crafton, the lap down again. 2 to go this time by here at Eldora for stage 2. Look who's here in, I believe that's 18th. Ty Majeski went from pole position to 18th. He clearly had qualifying pace, but never race winning pace, as we now have 10 to go this time by. And now we have 1 more to go, excuse me. Not 10 to go, good lord. We are now ready, getting out of turns 3 and 4 to end stage 2 here at Eldora Speedway. Wow.
Way to go, driver.
That is really interesting right there. Wow. So Crafton is stuck a lap down, so is Austin Hill. So I mean, he's gonna be trapped under 2 laps down unless they took away rounds, but I doubt it. So there's your top 10. I see Christian Eckes in the top 10, but I do not see Todd Goodland. He's 12th. No, they did not take waiver rounds. If I was them, I would take the waiver rounds. But then again, I don't think it goes into effect actually, so the only reason they would be able to take waiver round is so that is because the leaders come down pit lane. The lead lap cars will go pit road.
All clear.
But since we don't, there's no point staying out if you're a lap car or pitting really, so I don't know. The green flag is in the air though. We're now coming to 12 to go this time by. 12 to go here at Eldora Speedway for the 15th race of the season. Alright, 11 laps to go here at Eldora. There could be still a fight going on for 3rd to 5th. There's a battle going on for 5th right now. Potentially even 4th.
10 to go, next time by.
So that was Taryn Gray and Sir Friesen battling it out for 2nd. Back in 5th. And we're coming out of 4 now with 8 to go this time by here at Eldora Speedway. Todd Gittleman, Matt Crafton, Austin Hill, Christian Eckes.
All clear.
4 of those drivers needed to get in, but there are only 3 spots left for the postseason. Austin Hill in the very far back, fighting Johnny Sauter in the 25th spot.
Got one outside now, nobody out back.
And that is complete. There's Austin Hill trying to quick pass on Johnny Sauter. He'll do it. Not really quite yet. Still side by side.
Got one
6 to go this time by.
Track ball, you're clear.
And there is Matt Crafton.
Looking outside.
He's in 18th.
5 to go.
He went from starting
all the way to the wall. All clear, no pressure.
Slightly outside the top 10. I think inside the top 10 if I remember correctly. Actually, I don't remember if he did not start in the top 10, but now we lap him again. Here's Todd Gittleman, a driver that needs to get in the playoffs. 4 to go this time by. He is 15th at the moment. Sheldon Creed, Herbst, Fogelman, Chastain, all fighting for positions as we lap Todd Gittleman.
Right side, all clear.
3 wide, and I believe that is for 11th.
Look ahead for me. Clear outside.
And
outside.
Herbst gets around them both for 11th place. As we now are coming to 2 to go this time by. John Arninacek in 10th. Closing in on, trying to close in on Eckes and Tyler Hill. We have 2 to go this time by. Eckes and Tyler Hill are both lapped.
Clear high, clear high.
We are now coming to the white flag this time by. White flag in the air one more time around here at Eldora Speedway. Some of these poor drivers need to get good finishes to stay in contention for 3 playoff point positions.
Are there on the outside? All clear, no pressure.
And look what will happen after this race is we're going to come to the checker to win again here at Eldora Speedway. 104 was our speed rating. And let's see what happens after this race as far as the points results. As we're going to get a burnout in here at Eldora Speedway. What a great race. What a race from start to finish. Led every single lap that there was here at Eldora Speedway. We are winners here at the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series at Eldora Speedway. And here's the results. We had lapped everyone up to the top 5 position. You can see it. Hill, Austin Hill 27th, and then you have Crafton 18th, Todd Goodall 15th, and Eckes in 9th. All 4 of them not only were lapped but needed points to get into the playoffs, and we got $17,000 out of this race. And now taking a look, as though that Todd Gittleman did gain points on Crafton and Austin Hill, but not on Eckes, because now Christian Eckes is 1 point behind Todd Gittleman. And look at this, from 10th to 11th, that is basically 10 points. And look at this, 12th, Sheldon Creed also needs to get in. How about 13th of Riley Herbst? This is about to turn into a bloodbath for the 8th spot now. Very interesting here at Eldora Speedway of how things turned out. We ended up getting the fastest lap as well as the most laps with 38 laps. Matt Crafton went from 30th to 18th, still lap down at the end of the night, and Ty Majeski went from pole position to 19th. Yeah, he clearly had a qualifying setup, not a race setup, so yeah, that clearly did not work out for Ty Majeski at all. If he needed any shot, if he wanted any shot of winning the race, he didn't even come close. He actually lost positions. And there it is, $17,000, 73 fans as well. And we're now coming to the finale of the Truck Series as the regular season champ. Let's see if that's next race. And it is the last race of the regular season for the NASCAR Craftsman Trucks. Last race of the regular season going into postseason. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 spots. Or 6 drivers, all for 3 positions. Ben Rhodes is officially locked in. Everyone from 4th to 7th, locked in. I would say potentially whoever's 8th and 9th by the end of the night is pretty much in. But honestly, I wouldn't even count it in. I would say Riley Herbst morally has a shot at 11th and 12th before 10th. So, yeah. We're going to go race here at Michigan International Speedway at the Irish Hills for the running of the Corgan Oil 200. And this race is going to be very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So, this is going to be close as far as who is going to be in, because Austin Hill is 10 points below the cut line. Sheldon Creed is 15 below the cut line. Bradley Herbst is 25 below the cut line. Gus Dean's out by 47, and Tyler Ingram out by 142. I think Brett Moffitt's ahead, right? Yeah, I kind of want to drive the 23 next season. Kind of want to, low-key. Kind of want to, low-key, because the truck just looks better. So we're going to go ahead and race here at Michigan for the run of the Corgan Oil 200. And let's go settle it. Who is going to compete for the playoffs here for the second season of our career mode? Our rookie debut in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, actually. So we're going to qualify here at Michigan, and I guess we'll see where we'll start. It's going to be really interesting. 40.19. Yeah, we're not getting pulled, but we'll try. Alright, here we go. We're going to actually try and see if we can get pulled, but I don't think it'll matter too, because we'll probably go on top, but yeah. And we are now going to be coming out of turn 2, and yeah, this is the place if you want to go fast. Now obviously I will do a showcase for next season as far as paint schemes, as I should have done last season, but because there are different options we can pick from the teams I want to be picking next season. And I think I might have our last couple of teams in the Truck Series picked, so. Alright, coming off of turn 2. Actually not a bad corner. I want to see how far off we are as far as pole, but
Let's see where that puts you.
and it's going to be a 40.361, and it's going to be 5th place here at Michigan. So we'll be starting on the inside in row 3. And how about this? Austin Hill on the pole, Sheldon Creed in 4th, Todd Gittleman in 10th. And that's it for those who are in the top 10. And as we go through the rest of the grid, Christian Eck is 16th, Grafton 18th. And then we have, I think I already passed him. I think I already did. Harps was where? 12th, okay. So that is going to be very interesting. Let's see who gets into the playoffs. Alright, here we go. Michigan. Here we go. Angelo Ruck, unimproved by modification and qualifying. Austin Hill on the pole, claims to pass slap for qualifying, and Gustin crashed his truck during qualifying. So, here we go. It's time. 6 drivers, 3 spots. Who's going to get in? From 8th to 10th in the playoff standings, and green flag is in the air. We're underway here at Michigan International Speedway for the last race of the regular season. And we have 4 laps in stage 1.
You got room. You're clear.
And we take the lead going into turn 1. Austin Hill, if he wants any position in the playoffs, he has to finish good. And right now, he's 2nd right now in this race. He could potentially be above the cut line after stage 2. Ahead of potentially Matt Crafton, Christian Eckes. But coming out of turn 4. 3 laps to go here in stage number 1. This race for Austin Hill determines if he is in the playoffs or not. Same with Riley Herbst, Christian Eckes, Todd Goodall, and Matt Crafton, and Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed inside the top 5. Austin Hill in 3rd. How about this? Austin Hill down to 4th. Since the start of the race, he started on the pole. And he's already down to 5th. Every time we had a driver on the pole, they did not do well during the race. Looks like Austin Hill is on the downward spiral trajectory. 2 laps to go here in stage 1. If Austin Hill stays inside the top 5, he will be ahead of the cut line by the end of stage 2. And right now, he's not in the top 5 because Sheldon Creed just passed him for 5th place. 4 of the best drivers in the top 4. Myself, Sauter, Chastain, Enfinger. 4 of the best drivers so far this season. And we're now coming to the white flag for stage 1 here in Michigan. The playoff race is kicking up here at Michigan. Right before the race, things were still intense going into Eldora, but now going into Michigan, it has gotten more intense. Now we got 6 drivers competing for 3 spots. Creed still in the 5th spot. Can Austin Hill do anything for the top 5? But coming out of 3 and 4, it looks like as though that we are going to win stage number 1 once again here in Michigan. But who goes where inside the top 10? And it looks like Sheldon Creed got into 5th place, and Austin Hill 7th. And there it is, Riley Herbst 10th. That is 3 of the 6 in the top 10. Eckes, Gitteland. And then you have Matt Crafton 17th. You have Christian Eckes 11th. Todd Gitteland 12th. Those are the guys that need points. So Crafton, Gitteland, Eckes, Herbst, Hill, and Creed. Wait, no, that's supposed to be 6. Well, I don't know where I'm getting Creed from because I'm pretty sure he's already in. But here we are going back to green here at Michigan International Speedway. This time for stage 2, green flag is in the air. We're back underway.
Clear all around.
We're back underway here at Michigan. 4 laps, stage 2. And we did not pit. I didn't see anybody pit. I don't know if I was supposed to hit there or what. Oh, here's Austin Hill now in the top 5. 3 to go. Ross Chastain is the one that leads the way. I don't know if anybody pitted, but I'll be out of fuel by the end of the stage. I don't know about the AI, but I don't think we're going to make it all the way to the end of the stage. We're going to have some come down this lap, to be honest. Could be Chastain pitting? I don't know. As we are coming now to the last lap of stage 2. Yeah, it looks like I can't save any more fuel, as I could potentially face a not so good stage 2, as we are now going. Oh, they're going to come down this lap as we're going white flag in the air this time by here at Michigan. Did we have some during this green flag save? If they did, they probably didn't do enough. But as we're coming out of turn 2, trying to take the lead away from Chastain before we run out of gas, we go for it, and we do for the first position. Now, are we going to sputter going out of 4? And it looks like we're going to see it here. We're going to see pit stops on the last lap. No, we are not going to be pitting, it looks like, as we're going to go to the checkered, winning the stage as we do sputter. Going to the line, and Austin Hill not in the top 5. And there it is, Sheldon Creed in 4th, and Austin Hill was in 7th. Then you had Gittleland in 9th, and Kraft in 13th, Deca 16th, Herb 17th. Yeah, nobody has fuel. Tyler Ankrum, also, sorry to comment, Tyler Ankrum out of the race here at Michigan. And Sheldon Creed takes the third position away from Sauter. As we do go into green here for the final stage. Green flag is back in the air. We're underway for 13 more laps here at Michigan. Who is going to advance to the playoffs and who isn't? Coming out of 4, 12 laps to go. Ross Chastain at the moment, 2nd place. Who showed consistency throughout the regular season, who passed Johnny Sauter in the point standings, but in the playoff standings, that don't mean anything. It's about the playoff standings that matter more as we come out of 2 with the race lead. As we do have a small battle going on for 3rd, and it's between Brett Moffitt, Johnny Sauter, potentially Sheldon Creed could knock on the door for that battle for 3rd. And we're now coming with 11 to go this time by. Things can change in 11 laps time. Traffic could go in the top 10 at any moment. Herb's top 10 at any moment as well. And Austin Hill potentially in the top 5, but so far, Austin Hill, out of all the drivers, is the best performing driver out of the 6 drivers that needs to get in. As we're now going into 3 and 4. A battle for 3rd, potentially a battle for 2nd, commencing as we do hit the outside wall, coming out of 4. Is that going to bring a caution? No, it won't, but I was not paying attention. I was looking behind me because I saw a battle going on for 2nd, and now it's going to be a battle for 3rd. Between Moffitt and Sauter, and caution comes out here in Michigan. That could change the entirety of the outcome of this race. This could change everything. As we're going to show you the rest of the grid. Kraft in 13th, Terp 17th. And who could be at the back? And Tyler Ankrum is still out of the race. Who is also out of this race potentially? We did come down to take 4 tires and some repairs. We are now 2nd with Ross Chastain leading the way. Green flag is back in the air. We're back underway here at Eldora and Michigan. 7 laps to go. Who is going to get it into the playoffs? as we go into turn one. Turn 4, 6 laps to go here at Michigan International Speedway. Ross Chastain second, getting probably some heat from Brett Moffitt, but it's Enfinger and Sauter that are fighting at the moment for the 4th spot. Out of turns 3 and 4. 5 laps to go. Who is going to try and make it into the playoffs? Out of the last 3 spots that need to be filled. From this point on, it will be overtime if we get to the flag with 4 to go. Because at this moment, it will not be overtime. It will be a 2-lap shootout. Sauter up to 4th. Still tension between Chastain and Brett Moffitt as we come out of 4 now. With 4 laps to go, it will be officially overtime. The next flag that comes up before we hit 1 to go. Talking about consistency from Ross Chastain. No wins this season, but has been consistent. He's been at the front when he needs to. He's gotten points that he needed. How about this? Sheldon Creed up into 5th place, and there's the caution! We will go overtime. And how about this? Austin Hill, out of the 6 drivers, he's the only one inside the top 10. Tom Gittelin in 12th. Crafton 15th, Herb 16th, Eckes 19th. Sauter might have been the reason for the caution. And he will force us into overtime. And the green flag will have to go back in the air here at Michigan. And it's overtime. Green flag is in here. We're back underway for overtime here at Michigan.
2 this time by.
2 laps to go. As we go into turn 1. Chastain holds second from Enfinger, Moffitt, and Creed. Moffitt and Enfinger battling it out side by side. Spencer Boyd in the top 5. Enfinger in 4th. Out of turns 3 and 4. 1 more lap to go here at Michigan International Speedway. Who is going to make it to the playoffs? White flag, 1 more time around here at Michigan. Moffitt takes second away from Chastain. We have won 14 or 13 races of the season. We lost at Richmond, Pocono, but now as we get out of turns 3 and 4, this win will punch our ticket to the playoffs as we have now 14 wins of the season. Who else is going to make the playoffs?
Checker flags in the air, it's yours.
#101 was the speed win that we got today here at Michigan. And who else makes the playoffs other than myself, Enfinger, and Johnny Sauter? Those are the winners of this regular season. We have officially punched our ticket into the playoffs. And here it is. At the end of the day, Austin Hill fell outside the top 10, but I think he did what he needed to do to get in. Austin Hill 11th, Gittelin in 13th, Crafton 15th, Herbst 14th, Eckes 20th. And let's see how much money we got over the race. $21,000. Who's in? And it's going to be Todd Gittelin, Sheldon Creed, and Austin Hill. And it was by 1 point that determined Eckes making it versus missing out on the playoffs, that he misses out. And Crafton, who was out by 4, Christian Eckes would be out by really 2 points. But Christian Eckes would be technically 1 point below the cut line. And Crafton, 3 points below the cut line. Gittelin did enough what he needed to do to get in. Sheldon Creed did enough as well, staying in the top 5. And there it is. That was 6 drivers that need to get in. So making it to the playoffs. But only half of those 6 can make it. It was Gittelin, Creed, and Austin Hill that would make it to the playoffs. And now that pretty much changed everything as far as who makes it. And we got the fastest lap as well as leading the most laps of the day. Gus Dean went from 31st to 9th. Then we had Sauter, who went from 3rd all the way to 31st, having to settle in for a DNF here at Michigan, but he walks away with a playoff spot when he won earlier in the year at Richmond. And let's see the playoff grid for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. We have now made the playoffs for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. 85 fans, $21,000. And we got an extra $30,000. Dale Earnhardt Jr. advances to the NASCAR Truck Series playoffs. Is Dale Jr. the favorite to win it all? I think we are. Congratulations, Dale Jr. You made the NASCAR Truck Series playoffs. Hashtag playoff driver. So, hooray! We made it. Congrats on making the playoffs, Dale Jr. It doesn't get any easier, so keep working hard. Thank you, Sir Friesen. Oh! We got an Xfinity offer. Special contract invite. Hey, Dale Jr., we've been watching you for a while here at Shepherd Racing Ventures. And we think you would make a great addition to our team. Please consider joining us at the end of this season. Oh my god, we got invited from a 3-star team in the Xfinity Series. Oh god. That is horrifying. Well, we might as well go ahead and do the rest of the season Xtreme Dirt Tour. Alright, we might as well, right? We might as well. We might as well, right? We might as well. Why not, right? We might as well go ahead and do it. So, I think at this point of the season, the Cup Series, I think would be in the playoffs or about to be in, but here's the points heading in. So, Eric Wright and Randy Davis are separated by 10 points. So, there's that as well. And here is the points in case you forgot about the Xtreme Dirt Tour. So we really don't have to race these races, but we'll go ahead and go straight into Taggart or Fanatec Fairgrounds for the 8th race of the season, and we're going to go qualify and see where we'll start. And yeah, let's go ahead. Alright, here we are here at Fanatec Fairgrounds. The 8th race of the season. And 17.9 is the pole lap. And again, like I said, this is our worst race in the calendar, on the calendar. So, well, for the Xtreme Dirt Tour, this is the worst race in the on the calendar. So, here we are out of turns 3 and 4. We're going to now see what we can do here in qualifying for the 8th race of the season. And coming out of 3 and 4 now, let's see where we will start. And it's going to be at 18.6. It's going to be 7th on the grid. Okay. Not bad. And Bobby Carter will start on the pole for this race. Back-to-back poles for Bobby Carter. And David Ryan will start last here at Fanatec Fairgrounds. We do start 6th. So I think someone ahead of us went to the back. Bobby Carter's been down all weekend. He got the pole. Caleb Stevenson had the change engines after qualifying, and Matthew Day gave up qualifying position for new tires. So 2 guys will go at the back. And green flag in the air. We're underway, and Eric is in 4th place. 3 laps here in stage 1. That could change the outcome of the playoffs. And the semifinals, knowing that Eric's in 6th place, or starting 4th. Oh, I'm trying not to rub into him. Trying to get this lead 4 wide for just a moment. I believe we're still 4 wide. Eric moving up to 3rd as we're about to move to the white flag. Here at Taggart, here at Fanatec Fairgrounds. For the 8th race of the season here in stage 1. Eric up to 2nd already. 1 more to go here in stage 1. Eric under pressure from Cody Brock and Mark Hunter as we now going out of 3 and 4. And we're going to win stage number 1 here at Fanatec Fairgrounds.
Great job.
So he'll come home 4th here in stage 1. So Eric, again, comes home in 4th for stage 1. Caleb Stevenson went to the back, and he's already in 7th. Huh? And here is the rest of the grid. Randy Davis in 16th. He is missing out on points. Eric just gained 7 on him. And now, after this stage, Eric will be ahead of Randy, it looks like. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway. 2 laps to go this time by for stage 2. Since Eric is in the top 5 after the stage, as long as he stays ahead of 7th, or stays ahead of 8th place, he will be ahead of Randy Davis. Really 7th, technically, ahead of 7th place. As we are now going to come out of the final corner, it looks like Caleb Stevenson is back in the top 5. And we're going to win stage 2 as well here at Fanatec Fairgrounds. And let's see what the top 10 looks like here for stage 2. Eric finished 7th. So he actually might be ahead of Randy Davis, as Randy's in 11th now. And that's going to really tie things up here at Fanatec Fairgrounds. It's going to be a fight between Eric and Randy Davis for the last playoff spot. And we are back underway for the last stage. 6 to go this time by here at Fanatec Fairgrounds. Caleb Stevenson went from being in the back of the field to now in the top 3.
5 to go. You got this.
In just a stage, he was able to get back in the top 10. In another stage, he was able to get in the top 5, but now he's in the top 3 in 2nd place. And we're coming out of 4 with 4 to go this time by here at Fanatec Fairgrounds. What will the playoffs look like for the last spot? We've already won the regular season championship in the Truck Series. We locked it up here in the Xtreme Dirt Tour. 3 laps to go this time by. Someone off the pace here at Fanatec Fairgrounds. They won't be able to be lapped. So it'll be fortunate for them to stay on the lead lap. 2 to go this time by. And we're now coming out of turns 3 and 4 for one more lap to go. And Eric's in 5th place. He pretty much is ahead of Randy coming out of this race. And now coming out of 3 and 4. Not only do we win at Fanatec Fairgrounds, but we'll also advance to the semifinals here in the Xtreme Dirt Tour. 101 was our speed rating here at Fanatec Fairgrounds. As again, Randy Davis versus Eric Wright for the last playoff spot when it comes to eligibility for the semifinals here in the Xtreme Dirt Tour. And this is the results. Ralph Higgins 10th after the race. Wow. And we're going to get $2,900, and there it is, 5 points. It went from 10 points to now, technically would be 6, but in all technicality, Randy Davis is 5 points below the cut line, entering in to Richmond, which is what we're going to do next. So we ended up getting the fastest lap, as well as the most laps, which was 16 laps led. Kevin Stevenson went from 23rd to 3rd. He had a really good race. And Bobby Williams went from 9th to last place. He did not have a good day whatsoever. We end up getting 22 fans, $2,000, and we also get another $12,000 from the incentive contract. Dale Earnhardt Jr. quickly becoming a garage favorite. Anonymous driver claims Dale Earnhardt Jr. has a shot at being one of the best. Huh? I thought we already were with a championship in our belts. Say what? All of a sudden we're saying that? Richmond, Dreben, Jefferson, Fanatec Fairgrounds. It's going to be either 3 top 10s, 3 top 5s, or 4 top 5s. We're going to go with 4 top 5s to make it challenging for us, as Jefferson is our weakest track. And now we're going to go race at Richmond. And taking a look here at the playoffs, Randy Davis and Eric Wright, 6 points separated. Cody Brock is in a must-win. Pretty much everyone behind Randy Davis is in a must-win. And let's go race at Richmond for the final race of the regular season. And let's go ahead and qualify here at Richmond to see where we'll start. And there it is. Anyway. 21.3 here at Richmond. We may not get pole, actually. We actually may not get pole this time. Because the record lap is a little fast.
followed by count, please.
Going down the back straightaways, we're going to go into 3 and 4 for the final time. Here at Richmond. Is it going to be a pole? It is not pole. It's actually going to be second. Who started on the pole? Luis Gomez. Holy. Oh, wow. That was more than a tenth on me. That's at least a tenth and a half away from me. And Randy Davis is 10th. And where's Eric? He is 14th. So that's going to really make things intense here at Richmond Raceway, as we're now going to go underway here in just a moment. And Ryan Foster posted fast laps in practice. Luis Gomez starts on the pole and has a stellar weekend going into this race. And we are now going to go green flag here at Richmond Raceway. And green flag is in the air. We're underway once again. Now this time at Richmond, 2 laps in stage 1. Luis Gomez trying to fight side by side with myself into the 1. No, thank you. We will try to pull away from Luis Gomez. We're going to enter the white flag for stage 1. Big battle for 3rd place at the moment. 1 to go this time by at Richmond. And now we're going to come out of 2 with a strong run here to end the regular season. We're going to come out of 3 and 4 to win stage 1 here at Richmond.
Took that stage. Great job.
And Randy gets 1 point from Eric, so now it's 5 below the cut line for Randy Davis. And Eric moved down to 16th. That is not what Eric needs here in this race. He needs to stay within Randy Davis. Pretty much stay 1 or 2 positions away from Randy. And green flag is back underway here at Richmond Raceway. 2 laps in stage 2. White flag once again here at Richmond, but this time this is for stage 2. Danny Hoffman in the top 5 this season so far. I believe this is his first appearance in the top 5 so far this season as far as I'm concerned. But that doesn't matter, as we're going to come out of 3 and 4 to end the stage. We'll win stage 1 and 2 here at Richmond. Who is going to be ahead, Randy or Eric, as we end this stage? It looks like it's Randy again. This time it went from 5 to now 3 points below the cut line. It went from being 6 below the cut line. Now it's 3. And again, Eric is down at 18th. He's dropped 2 more spots. Where can he perform? And now he needs to be with Randy, but it looks like it won't be the case. At the projection, it's at Randy is back in the playoffs. And green flag is back in the air. We're back underway at Richmond. 4 to go this time by. This time by at Richmond. Can Randy Davis stay ahead of Eric to make it to the playoffs? If Randy just stays ahead of Eric, he'll be in. As we come out of 3 and 4. 2 to go this time by. Going down the back straightaway. And we're now coming out of 3 and 4. One more to go. The next flag is the race. And who will make it to the playoffs? Eric or Randy? And out of turns 3 and 4. We're going to win here in Richmond, and it looks like as though that Randy Davis will make it to the playoffs. 101 was our speed rating here at Richmond. Excuse me. And we win once again here at Richmond. And there it is. That kind of seals its fate. Randy Davis is now in the playoffs. And Eric finishes right where he finished in stage 2, 18th. He does not have enough to be in the playoffs. Eric, inconsistent when it mattered, and we get $3,900. And there it is. Randy just barely makes it in again into the playoffs this season. And there it is. And we will be now going into the postseason here in the Xtreme Dirt Tour and officially in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, which will begin in the next episode. And we got our fastest lap here at Richmond. We also led the most laps. Anthony Norton went from 18th to 6th. And Terrence Russell went from 9th to 20th. Rough day for him. And now, we will begin the postseason in the very next episode for the Xtreme Dirt Tour and the NASCAR Craftsman Trucks, as we now enter in to the playoffs. Excuse me. Let's see. Did we? Yep, made the playoffs. Hip hip hooray. In the playoffs. Cool. We have gotten $3,000 and we got 18 fans. Ugh. Austin Dale Jr. made the dirt semifinals. Yep, just like we did last season. And we are officially making our way to the postseason. And we begin the next episode at Gateway, pretty much. WWT Raceway, aka Gateway. So we have either 2 top 15, 3 top 10, or 4 top 5. And we're going to go 4 top 5s. And yeah, we will begin the next episode at Gateway for the first race of the playoffs. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at both series as where do we stand with the playoff grid alongside with the other drivers. So taking a look in the Truck Series, we are 108 points above the cut line. And as you can see, Grant Enfinger, who is at the moment, playoff grid is bugged, huh? That doesn't happen very often, or it does happen often, but, yeesh. Okay, well, it's not going to change, but, so technically, Todd Gilliland's up by 2, Gilliland is up by 2 points. Austin Hill is up by 2. And then same for Sheldon Creed. So again, Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed out by 2, Gilliland in by 2, Smith in by 3, Sturfriesen in by 4, along with Ben Rhodes. Ross Chastain is in by 6. Johnny Sauter is in by 10 points. Granite Finger is in by 14 points. And we are in by 110 points. think. Or is it 108? I think it is 108. Yeah, it is 108. So, yeah. And let's take a look here at Xtreme Dirt Tour. Same issue. So, both Bobby Carter. So, yeah, it's a close playoff field from second on down going in. So, that's pretty interesting to see. But again, we will begin the next episode where we will start the next one where we will begin the playoffs, aka the postseason. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one where we'll go race at Gateway for the 17th race of the season, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one where we go race in the playoffs at Gateway. Peace out.